So anyway, guys, I'm just the word I. So if you want to judge me, I'm never gay. I'm never fucking homosexual. I'm never fucking a killer. I'm just the word I, mate. I mean, I'm just fucking being the words, man. I mean, I'm never fucking anything else, man. What am I doing over here? I'm doing the words, man. And guess what, bro? It's more how I understand that these people here have lost track of me. And the thing is, I never want to chase them at all. And I only go chase them to get the money now. And that's it, man. I mean, they fucking feel worthy of me, mate. Or should me eater fucking feels worthy of me, huh? Or should they never fucking feel worthy of me, mate? Or should they never try and chase me? For those women who eat meat, are never fucking feeling worthy of Danny Milivojevic because Danny Milivojevic is a vegan, mate. Or should they fucking feel worthy for eating? Or should they feel worthy of a meat eater down there? I mean, honestly, I never want to adjust to them, mate. They can adjust to me, mate. I have fucking bigger lifestyle than they do. I take you. I love everything on me. I understand, so as I really grow myself differently, man. I see kids doing a great job, man. I can feel this. So as I'm actually going and eating food, for example, I mean, that's the thing. I can be eating food, man, and what can happen is I have to break up the communication here, but why? And I asked Jesus Christ, does he break up the communicational skills over here with audio while he's eating drinks and food while reading YouTube? And Jesus Christ says, that's the thing. I mean, Jesus Christ says, there's a reason for that. Or should a little bit that way. I see it a little bit that way. I mean, so what happens here is you can also break up your communication via nice and beautiful tones in terms of the audio program that you do with people to even drink your food to make sure that you can also go and read something along the way so that you can pick up an idea and give it right away. But I'm on offense about communication right now with you to make sure that I'm living life to never commit suicide. But that's why I understand I'm talking way more than other people and more people listening to Danny Milivojevic today than other people. And that's the thing, man. I understand that. And that's amazing, I promise you. I mean, that's more than what they have, mate. Which is more than what they have. And why is that? Because it's more words. I mean, more words. I mean, the more words you have, the better for you. I'm not saying that woman over there feels more words with me over here. I understand that no matter what. As I understand that she's trying to attract me somewhere. And she's trying to call me over somewhere to have something in words with her. And that's the one over there that was going to the toilet, huh? Was she the one from the hostel, mate? I feel that she's watching me over there and she's talking some words to me over here. But I can feel her energy, man. And the thing is, I'm learning, man. I'm learning because I left her in words, mate. I left her in words, and that's attractive, yeah? I left her talking to her. You know, I was apologizing to her a bit. I was talking to her 10 minutes, apologizing to her about what was going on and about this, and I just went and she never seen me again. And it's around 10 minutes I was talking to her, but that's the thing, I'm pretty sure she feels attractive about that one. I understand that, but move on. But now for her to find me is fucking, I mean, she'll never find me, mate. I mean, she'll never find me, but she finds me somewhere, mate. And that's the thing, man, I don't want to go there either. I focus on saying I have something more anyway, but I've learned something in Cairns. I feel that place over there is so much, let's say, rubbish. There's so much rubbish over there. And it's the rubbish of that I feel a lot of violent people over there with low communicational skills, man. And they fucking want to bash people, man. I feel it. And I don't want to go there, man. I see rubbish over there, man. The thing is, I mean, I see all lies, mate. I'm not sure that, guess what? I'm honest, yeah. I'm honest. The thing is, I see also beautiful people in a beautiful place over there too. I mean, I understand that, but over there it's fucking dangerous in Cairns, man. I fucking see it. I see people who just want to fucking be violent over there, mate. See, I have a fucking small police station over there as well. It's not a small police station, of course, no. That police station is fucking next to the pools, and that one's small, mate. But they have another police station close by. They have a courthouse over there in Cairns, and I went into that courthouse fucking amplifying them with words saying fucking I'm innocent, man. because that was where I was having a fight with some people, man. I see hardstyle music. I see it's been a while since I've been listening to hardstyle music, but that's the communication here in terms of the drugs, man. I see the drugs over here. I'll move on from that. First, that's all words now. I'm learning that. I see that is more how I feel. I feel other people over here. I don't understand the connection signal is gone. I understand that they have no words to speak. So when people have no words to tell you anymore, or they never speak the words to you anymore. And that's how life cuts out, man. When life cuts out like this throughout life, you go throughout life, understand other people have no more words to give you because you're gone. I mean, you went somewhere else, and because you did, unfortunately, they don't want to even connect with you online anymore. I mean, I wrote all these messages to people, and because I did, I understand something. Which other people invite me over here and there, but I told them I'm too busy, mate. I invite them to my place over here, but they never fucking want to come, mate. And that's the thing, man. I understand that. So what I do is understand straight away how I feel, mate. I feel different, man. I understand that I have to go and grab this kind of people over here from SWAT cars to be my nice and beautiful Legends game over here, mate. But I'm understanding that I'm catching up with images right here, but I get to enjoy my life. I've prosperity in my words, man. But that's the thing. I understand. I'm completely happy. I'm completely happy, but I feel that when other people have pleasure, that I've lost something. I've never lost something, but I feel that if they have pleasure, it's more how I feel that I need to have that pleasure too. And it makes me, that's a temptation, yeah. Which is more when they get that in terms of pleasure, then I want that too. That's why I just want the words then. Which is more how it is, yeah. But you have to admire the words over here, much more than the pleasure. Which is more how 3 women suck that guy's dick, man. I mean, how much pleasure is that, mate? I mean, they'll fucking looking at you while they're sucking you. I mean, guess what, bro? It's more how I understand that. But the thing is, man, bro, it's never that. Bro, it's the words, man. I'd rather be speaking to you, yeah, with words, than fucking getting my dick wet with fucking 3 women, man. I say fucking any day of the week, mate. Because I understand those women can never fulfill me, and that fun that they may be sucking me for 3 hours or something is going to go away very soon. And then what happens then? Then that person goes chasing the next 3 women, and then the next 3 women, the next 5 women, and then fucking, which is never satisfaction there, is there? But Danny Milivojevic can talk to you always, and he never has to chase a woman, does he? Which that's the thing, yeah? I'm gonna talk to you always, man, I'm for sure, and I feel great. I feel great with Kuhn's music over here, and his music makes me feel safe, mate. Which, yeah, I feel it. Which his music over here is just fucking torturing me in the way of, which is never torturing me, but which it's more how he shines a torch at me over here, mate. Which just says amazing, mate. Thank you. Which is more how I can communicate to those people, but it's more how I feel, man. I feel nice and beautiful, man. I feel fucking all over the place with his music, man. And I'm going to this other world with hardstyle with Kuhn and other people. I feel that way, man. I feel I've gone underground somewhere, mate. And I feel I'm a massive somewhere. I said Jesus Christ feels me. I'm a massive somewhere listening to Kuhn right now. But it's really I'm here. I'm better than that though. Honestly, it's just the Kuhn music makes me feel like I'm over there somewhere. But as I grow myself differently, guys, I'm learning something different, mate. I'm learning how to go and just study upon understanding. I'm a music producer too, Kuhn. I'll make sure anyway. Roshi says, oh, I want to fucking see you too. So, hey, man, I have to create some trends with you, mate. Whereas now, anyway, I'm learning, man. I'm learning a different aspect of life over here, man. I'll create some trends, but there's a thing about Kuhn over here. I can teach him a few things about music. I see his music is too short, mate. I see it's too short with his music. He needs to expand his music, mate. But he has the talent to do so. And he can do it, but he's never done it so far. But he can do it, anybody can do it. I have the talent. I can expand that music, man. I can expand it so loud, mate. And that's the thing about hardstyle music, and I can finally go do those Zatox. I can do the Zatox fucking tone shifters things, and Kun as well. I can do all of that, mate. The thing is that the longer music you make around that genre, the more you fucking learn the genre, and the more you can fucking do that nice and beautiful way, mate. But the hardstyle is different, mate. And you must understand, you have to stick to one genre. But then remix something different and go make all these remixes of that music. That's a different. I mean, there's a big difference over here, mate. You can pump whatever you want. The thing is, learn to be great at one genre. Be great at one genre. And the Twinkle Twinkle Little Star is coming up. The thing is, look at how they're trying to pin me down with money, man. And that's the thing, but they can never pin me down, or they can never pin down my words. So I just talk more words then. Talk words in different ways, man. And then they want to give me a 9-to-5 job too. Gosh, then I'm on the attack, man. I'm on the attack then, and on the offense about everything. I make the money quickly, and if I can go into DJing and everywhere, quickly, mate. As quickly as possible. And boom, boom, boom. And guess what? I make money, man. That's once a month, isn't it? No. I'm gonna make as many events as I can, mate, quickly. Make these events quickly with this music and all this, man. I'll charge. I charge people all the way, mate. And I say, yeah, and all that money ways, all that fucking way of giving people the words of everything, mate. I'm not saying how these two over here, I see they're trying to really talk, but guess what I realize? I see the connection, but they go on their own ways, mate. Still, they understand that I have that kind of connection going. It's a real connection, I see it. But the thing is, understand that what I want to do is a different way of life, mate. So as I go and grow myself differently, I'm understanding the real, man. Approach these actors in terms of when they kiss online, in terms of when they kiss on the screens and stuff like that. I understand this, but it seems like I understand that I see actors, I see other actors kissing each other, mate. I'm doing better than that. The thing is, listen, which it's more than that. I've seen actors who kiss each other on screen, mate, which they have this actual connection together. Then I see the pornography people who fuck each other, but they have no connection together, mate. But then these people on the screens who are kissing each other have a connection, but they're never really together, are they? Actually not. But they have a connection on the screen forever, mate. I understand that. But actually, look at this, man. Actually, now, this is a SWAT TV show, man. It's a SWAT TV show cast, mate. And that's it, man. Actually, that's all you have to understand straight away. I focus a bit on that. Make sure you understand you have to make sense with your ways of words, mate. Go and be positive about everything. I'll say more than that. Always. When I see good doctor, mate. I see a good doctor. See the good doctor, I see that. See, it's more how I feel. See, there's a new season or something over here of the good doctor. Well, be. I see the good doctor, mate. See, it's more how I feel, mate. I feel they have no connection together, especially these ones. Which they have no connection together, I can see it. I mean, they're kissing each other, but they have no connection together, mate. For sure, that I feel this one has a connection with I. But it's more how I feel than the male that she never understands I here. And it's more how I understand. I can always rekindle that conversation over here. It's more how I feel too. I feel it's more how I feel that no matter what, as I grow myself, I have that connection with her too. And it's more how I care, man. I care. But if you rekindle anything in terms of conversations here, what you need to realize is you're learning, man. I have that connection. I'm learning, man. I'm learning a different art or whatever it is, but what you need to realize is no, I do better than that. I have to go my way. I understand that there's a better way, man. There's a better way somewhere else, man. I feel Serbia coming along. I feel something's happening in Serbia over there. They're talking about me over here. They're connecting strong with me over here. They're saying, come over there and go over there, mate. So I move on. I see she's connected with me in some other way. But that's more words as well. and I feel brave and courageous. And guess what? I understand that. It's much. I mean, I feel different, mate. I feel different. But if you want to understand something about life, I'm not saying that my Nana Butkic over here, but she is my cousin. But she is someone whose birthday is on the 19th of April, mate. I never fucking did wish him a happy birthday before. But I did. I did fucking wish him a happy birthday, but never on the day. But everything's today anyway. Which anyway, I want to fucking raise fucking calendar one. See this, man. Approach it. The thing is over here, I feel this over here. I see turn on over sync. I said nah. I see back up your changes over here. Actually, guess what, bro? I can back up the changes, huh? I mean, no, go for it. I understand this is something different, but I fucking write every single year, man. I write every year over here. What's going on, man? Get over here to just do this, man. I say his birthday's today. And I say Nana Bukic. I say birthday. That's the thing, man. I feel I'm learning something different. But what else can you do, man? Approach it's never the pleasure, man. But it's more how I feel that I'm doing better than that. I never need alcohol either, mate. But if you want to learn something anyway, it's more how I feel that I'm learning something different. I'm learning that I'm doing more work. I'm doing more work regardless, man. I'm just going to enjoy my life, man. But I realize how people want to go and become great, but they need Danny Milivojevic to do it. They need Danny Milivojevic to do it, but what are they willing to do for Danny Milivojevic over here, mate? Which that's the thing, although it's never what they do for me. I mean, it's more what I do for them. I understand, but all they can do for me is to go and fucking read for me, mate. Which that's it, man. What else can they do for me? I mean, unless one of them fucking is a woman who can come and give me a kid, man. But that's more further. That's further, mate. I mean, unless 5 of them are fucking like that and want to give me a kid and more. I'm not sure. I can imagine fucking 10 women and more chasing me for a kid, mate. And they all get me, or they all get me for a kid, and I'm having kids with all of them on the night. I mean, that's a fucking dream, man. I'm sure they're all fucking something that I need in life. I'm sure that's the funniest thing, man. Oh. And how do you do that? I mean, how do you really invest your time in these people? But the thing is that I asked Jesus Christ to see this. I have 20 kids with 20 women. They're sitting down in my car. I mean, they're sitting down everywhere around me. I'm talking to you over here in the audio program. And they're fucking wow. So yeah. We're just talking over here all the time. We're just going to talk all day long. I understand? And when I say talk all day long, I mean the words can do anything, man. With the words, I mean, it's more how I understand this situation, but the words can lead that. Which the words can lead that. Honestly, these ones, I just understand that I'm never arrogant about this. I'm very positive. I mean, what do you ladies need from me today? They say, so that one needs some sex over there. I say, yeah. I mean, we're making porno, right? I mean, we're making porno video today. Because I need to be teaching some audiences today. Hey, guess what? Another one over there wants me to get some food and drink. I say, listen, wife, I have to delay gratification. I have to delay gratification with you to get some food and drink over here. So yeah. So it's like that. So that one over there wants to bring us something to get some clothing. So yeah, I mean, you're coming with me to get some food and drink. And you're coming with me to get some food and drink. And we're going to the clothing store. So isn't it like that? They're gonna fucking talk to each other all day. I mean, that's positive, isn't it? I say start recording some audio programs around here. So yeah, I mean, just do what I do, yeah. So for fuck's sake. I mean, this is more orderly, isn't it? Yeah. I mean, Jesus Christ can see. And I mean, all they have to do in this situation is just do what Danny Milivojevic does. Which that's it, yeah. Which that's what you have to fucking convince them to do that. I mean, I have to convince everybody to do what Danny Milivojevic, it's just what Danny Milivojevic is doing, mate. Which then they're perfect. Which then now they're taking care of the kids, man. Which that's all it is, man. I mean, well, mate, I have eye here. I focus on saying I can see how other people have find me more attractive than her husband here. But that's Kiki, I mean, but I can see over here. And she feels I'm much more attractive at some level. I'll move on. And guess what? I'll move on. I feel that no matter what, that she can see also, but guess what? I feel that she's also holding on to him, but guess what? I realize, which what? I mean, she's unaware, but I feel Kiki's opening up. But she, guess what? I understand that no matter what, it's what I feel. I feel as I grow myself, I am learning, man. It's the fucking funniest thing. I have the notion over here that Jesus Christ is saying that I can handle 20 women and more with kids with me, man. They can all be in my fucking room, man. I handle them with fucking communication with words, man. No worries, man. Well, yeah, we all have fucking everything, man. In the words. And how do we get the money? Well, you know, we have the words. We have the words over here. But sure, our house is never dominant on money, but it's on words. Sure, we're talking words all day long, this one. But yeah, I mean, we're going to fucking brainstorm the whole day, ladies. I mean, we're fucking brainstorming all the ideas on how to build more words with each other. Which this is a fucking scenario, man. Which yeah, when we get the whiteboard, I asked Jesus Christ, we get the whiteboard, Daddy. I mean, no, I mean, just the words. Imagine Greg Cardone over here. Ask Jesus Christ to see this. If Greg Cardone's going to get the whiteboard, he's going to get the whiteboard in front of these women, man. He's going to fucking start drawing to them something, man. And guess what? Well, Jesus Christ just speaks words to everything, man. I was like, I'm just tired, man. I mean, guess what? But that's the thing, yeah. I mean, what you need to do is learn how to just undress yourself in what I mate. I mean, guess what? Unfortunately, it's why I feel. I feel I have everything in I, mate. I feel that no matter what, it's more how if you go that way there, but that's more how I feel another woman over here is looking at me in a way of life over here, and she understands. I feel she's very strong about me. But who is that? I realize it's I, mate. But it's I, mate. But it's why I feel. I feel that's a strong one. But what, I mean, who is that, man? Because that's something over there. When I'm looking at the words over here, I'm looking at the nice beautiful way of life over here, but it's more than mediocre, isn't it? I feel strong over here. I feel that's I, mate. I understand something. I understand that there may be somebody out there, mate, who understands I, mate. But guess what? I'm understanding something. I realise there's a strong signal over here. But I'm learning how to grow myself regardless. But nah, I'm just learning I'm learning something that there's a miracle going on for I, man. And what miracle, man? I mean, what miracle? But there's always something much more, man. I feel I'm better than alcohol. Better than that, man. Unfortunately, that's something where I'm feeling something always, man. Feeling different scenarios, man. I'm feeling that no matter what, it's more how I feel. I'm learning differences, man. I'm learning the differences of what? I'm learning the differences of just understanding that if you're growing yourself somehow, that you're learning, and you're learning how you can understand the stars, mate. You can see who's a star, mate. You can see Danny Milivojevic, mate. I see Jesus Christ is here, mate. When Jesus Christ is here, mate, I feel Jesus Christ is that, mate. It's a strong signal over here. There's something different happening. I feel it's much more I understand. I understand it's more how I feel. I feel I'm honest. I'm honest, man. I'm just doing something different over here. I'm just looking at this nice beautiful tone over here. I'm looking at the tone of voice. I'm looking at I never hate you. I never hate you. I have to control these tones. I understand it's all come back to when I never hate I either. That's the way it is, man. I mean, I have to look at the words, man. I mean, the words is where I stick to the words, and there's no hate in the words, man. I mean, you can never hate words, man. I mean, how do you hate words, man? I mean, you can never hate words, man. I mean, the words can never be anything other than I, mate. If you stick to words over here, I mean, how does that help you to deliver content? I mean, it helps me in a way that I'm looking at the words to talk positive, with positive vocabulary with the word I. I'm just repeating the word I with the positive words. Which that's it, man. Which that's what I'm doing. I'm looking to unlock the secret of I, man. I is all that I can do, man. There's no other codes, man. But the thing is, I'm learning something different. I'm learning how much more I have, man. I have much more than that. I have the words over here. The words over here is strong, man. The strong words. We can go and understand straight away how that talk there is more than enough, man. I know I only. So as I grow myself differently, I'm learning. I just go and dwell upon life over here, man. I mean, if you stick to the word I, man, then you have everything, mate, in the word I. And that's how you stick to everything, man. I mean, I understand that no matter what. I can see how other people never really care, mate. See, I never care. I mean, they never care about other people's music because they never did correct it, didn't they? And that's the thing, man. I mean, that's why they perish, mate. They perish very soon anyway. But over time, you create a great legacy anyway. And over time, people do care. I can see that, man. I can see they care over time, mate. And that's how it is, man. I can see it anyway. I can see the differences between Jesus Christ back then and Jesus Christ now, mate. There's a huge difference now. But I'm not saying that no matter what. I can see the times over here. I can see how in Hercules' times over there, I see Jesus Christ in those times. I see he can still do it in those times. Or she can still become a great legacy in those times. But yeah, I can see the story over here with Jesus Christ. I mean, yeah, I mean, I can see how Jesus Christ goes about it. And that's a different story altogether. So yeah, but it ends up anyway that the Trojans over there, in terms of the ones who are on Hercules' side, destroy Jesus Christ, mate. Because that's where Jesus Christ goes, mate. I mean, he goes to those people. I can see a story around Jesus Christ and Hercules over here. When Jesus Christ is saying to Hercules something about improving his way of life over here. And Hercules is saying, "Who are you, man?" But Jesus Christ says, "I'm the Lord, your Savior, man." What should Jesus Christ appreciate? What should Hercules saying? I mean, you ain't nothing to me. That's the Hercules, man. I appreciate all the Jesus Christ saying, "I shall never perish with this world." Perishing then. Hercules like, "What the fuck did you say?" Then Jesus Christ says, "I feel your words over here." When Hercules saying, "I have something for you, man." I mean, Hercules says, "I feel what you're saying." I feel there's a connection between Jesus Christ and Hercules over here, man, because it's just one-on-one talk, man. I can see it. I can feel a connection here. But then, guess what, bro? It's more the other guy, I mean, that king over there. When Jesus Christ goes up to him and says, "Hey, I want you to stop this war." You know? Which this king goes to him, I mean, who the fuck are you? Which Jesus Christ says, "I'm the Lord, your Savior." Which he says, "Guards, let me get this guy out of here." But Jesus Christ gets taken away for a bit. Jesus Christ says, "Hey, I mean, let's go again to him. Let's tell him again." We just fucking keep telling him. But Jesus Christ shows up again and says, "Hey, I came here again just to say something. I want you to stop the war." I can see this happening. So this guy says, "I say you again." I mean, he says, "You again." So you're causing me trouble around here. So yeah, I see Jesus Christ says, "I'm not trying to cause you trouble, but I'm trying to save lives over here." So yeah, I know I hate you. But he says, I mean, "Do you have any gold?" The guy's asking for gold. The guy's asking for gold over here. Jesus Christ says, I have the words to give you, and that's all the gold you want, mate. And the guy's saying, get this guy, and put him down there, and torture him a bit. And he says, torture him a bit, yeah. And no, yeah, but she lets him in, but she to go with the guards over here, but Jesus Christ starts fucking just being himself, but these guards are fucking hitting him and all this. And they're tying him up, man. And they're tying him up for a bit. And then what happens is they kill him on the day. Then they just kill him, man. Especially from that point, yeah? But is it really? Or does it go like that, really? Or I mean, I'll show you something. I can make a little story of you. But eventually it gets to that point. Or from that point I see, so the guys are tying him up for him and kicking him in the head. All this, but Jesus Christ is alone, man. I can see he's alone, man. And anyway, I mean, from that point, do I see the king over here coming to him? What should we go on? I say, yeah, I see, the thing is, let's just continue the story. The king comes up to him and says, I see this guy. That guy just wants to kill somebody, man. He just wants to kill somebody, man. He never cares about this guy, man. I love it. I never hate you. But the king's going to tell him, he never wants to say, have you learnt your lesson? But he never wants to say that either. I'll show you, I never hate anybody, but what she's going to say to Jesus Christ, I never see the king letting him go either. Well, he's never a king, is he? Well, he's never a king, man, but that's their king, mate. But anyway, where are the disciples around here, man? The disciples are somewhere where Jesus Christ never wants the disciples to come over him. That's a big one, man. First, that's a big one, yeah. But Jesus Christ, from this point, he goes there, but he never returns, man. But he never returns, huh? Is there a better story than that? There is always a better story, but no. Is there a better story than that? Jesus Christ. And Jesus Christ says, there's something better that he can do over here. There's something better than that fucking finish, man. I promise you, man. I did try. Look at what Jesus Christ says. This is a story between Hercules and Jesus Christ. But Jesus Christ, he walks up to that king, and he walks with the disciples. And he says to him, this is my town. I came here to save your life. I'm making sure that I want you guys to help everybody around here. And then the king tells him, hey, what do you want from me so that I can help you? Jesus Christ says, I want you guys to help me to go and rule the world. Jesus Christ says, that's the way. That's even better, yeah? That's even better. I continue the story with Jesus Christ here. And then, guess what happens? The king says to Jesus Christ, really? He says, I want you guys to be able to understand something, that I have to go and kill these people over here. Then Jesus Christ says, that's something along the lines. I understand the gist over here. Make the story better. I have to make the story better here. I understand. But the thing is, I see this, man. I see Jesus Christ is saying over here, but it's more how I feel the disciples want to say something, and the disciples say, hey, we are just here supporting Jesus Christ, and we understand that you want to do some better jobs around here, and we can give you something of life and privileges around here. So yeah. So the king's saying, I see, do you have some gold around here? Because you're going to have to give us That guy just wants some gold, doesn't he? For fuck's sake. They said, do you have some gold around here? He wants some gold. I mean, all he says is that. Partially, yeah. But Jesus Christ says, I'll give you what you want, but you have to understand to let the slaves go over here. I'll give you everything you ever want. Partially, King says, Gods, I mean, go and give them what they want. That's what he says, yeah? But then Jesus Christ says, wait. I mean, Jesus Christ is talking with the disciples here, and he's gathering up with the disciples here, but is he really? I mean, hold on. I understand this is much better, but hold on. When Jesus Christ is gathering with the disciples and talking to the disciples here, and saying, now we have to go this way, and we have to go this way. I mean, saying because they're going now. And now, they go to a better place, and there's something happening over there. But the slaves are getting let go, mate. And now, Jesus Christ is understanding, he's looking, and the disciples are looking, but the disciples are helping the slaves. And now, Jesus Christ says, I thank you very much. And Jesus Christ understands that he has to walk away from this guy, mate. So what he does, Jesus Christ just goes, mate. he just fucking goes, mate. And and guess what? That's the best storyline. The king is waiting for an answer over here, man. But it's never a king, but for fuck's sake. And that guy. And guess what? I mean, guess what happens? I mean, this guy's looking for Jesus Christ. this guy's lost, man. And he says, where are the slaves? He says, where are the slaves? And the guy said, you said us to let them go. He told us to let them go. I say, where is that guy that came to me? And he says, they left. And then he gets fucking angry, man. He gets fucking angry here. Guess what? Jesus Christ says, that's even better. And then guess what? Or she says, girls! And he starts, he's very angry, man. And he says, at dawn, we attack the Trojans. He wants to attack straight away because of this. But she guess what? Well, she didn't guess what? That night, the slaves, Jesus Christ comes with the slaves, but they're no longer slaves, are they? And they're no longer slaves, but now they're people. And Jesus Christ delivers the people to the Trojans. And now the Trojans see Jesus Christ and the disciples, and there's a big parade going on during the night time. And it's during the night time, isn't it? Or she has to be during the night time, but guess what? Jesus Christ says over here, it's more he lets them go over here because it has to be a night time for everybody to sleep and not let them out. And then what happens in the morning? I see in the morning they wake up, and now it's time to prepare for this one because Jesus Christ shows people that these people are going to attack, mate. And now this is what Jesus Christ does from this point. When Jesus Christ says, hey, I want you guys to relax. I want you to understand something. I want you to let me just go over there, mate. I want you to let me just walk up to them and to talk to them. Yeah, I see Jesus Christ doing this. And then Jesus Christ says, hey, I want you guys to understand something about me. I'm your Lord and Savior. But now the king's watching Jesus Christ only here. And it's never the Trojan people over here, but none of the Trojan people are blocking the gates or anything. And this is from a Troy film kind of thing. But Jesus Christ says to them this. And the king over here says, where is the actions that you said for me to have that kind of wording that you're saying for me in life, where you're saying that you're going to give me something for letting go of the slaves? Which Jesus Christ says, I've given you everything already, mate. I've given you everything already. But the king says, no, you haven't. Which Jesus Christ says, over here, guess what? When the king says something over here, first that king over there says something, which is now my king. Or sure, he says something to Jesus Christ, and he says, you have lied to me, and you are someone I can never trust. I want you guys to get him. Or now guess what? Jesus Christ says over here something about life, mate. Or Jesus Christ says, this is the finish, mate. Or this is the finish, because what else can there be, mate? What else can be? I mean, Jesus Christ is the spotlight here, mate. I mean, Jesus Christ is the spotlight, isn't he? But guess what? I mean, Hercules comes from fucking somewhere. But guess what? I mean, that could be some other story, yeah? When Jesus Christ says, that's a thing, man. Jesus Christ leads himself to suicide over here. But Jesus Christ says, that's the thing about you, man. I love you, man. I love you too. But that's how Jesus Christ wants to finish that story, man. When Jesus Christ wants to be in the center of that fucking attention there. And then what happens with Jesus Christ over here? I mean, that's the thing about him, man. I mean, that king, man, does he want the guards to kill him, Jesus Christ? Or does he want to kill him himself, mate? I mean, that's the thing. I believe that that guy who's the king wants to kill him himself, mate. So the thing is, he walks up to Jesus Christ over here, and he says, hey, I mean, you have to understand this. I mean, he never even has the balls, man. And that king of their kings, I mean, guess what? I mean, he never has the balls to fucking kill Jesus Christ. Unfortunately, she's so afraid, man. And she gets the guards to do it, mate. But yeah, I can see this, man. And then guess what, man? That's it, man. Well, then there's another story going on, mate. What is it? I say, yeah. There's another story over here where Jesus Christ can go into the Caesar Palace over there, man. Well, now that's something different. Jesus Christ says, yeah, oh, let's give the story, man. Well, why not? I mean, no one's giving the story, right? But guess what, bro? I'm giving the story now. That Jesus Christ wakes up one day and he says, let's go over there to Caesar, mate. And the disciples are with him over here. He says to the Caesar, hey, I want you to relax with this place around here. I want you to let all the people who you let attack other people, to just let them go, mate. And just let the gladiator go and let all these people go around the planet over here. And just let them live their lives, mate. And just please never ever kill people over here, because we have to live like civilians. We have to go and really, really enjoy ourselves, yeah? Which Caesar says, who are you, mate? Which Jesus Christ says, I'm your Lord and Savior. Which Caesar says, I need you to understand something. I want Jesus Christ to this. I mean, guess what? I mean, what's happening here? I mean, this one, Caesar is saying to Jesus Christ here, that Jesus Christ wants to speak up here. I see Jesus Christ saying, this is the thing about Daniel Lvovich, that he wants to talk about Jesus Christ's story with other aspects of life, but Jesus Christ was never there. But yeah, fucking make it a story, man. But Jesus Christ and the 12 disciples here. So why not? So yeah, I never hate you. I love everything. Actually, yeah, anyway, when Jesus Christ says continue, I said, no worries. I love entertainment. I love life. I love everything. Watch now. The thing is, Caesar says to him, who are you? And Jesus Christ says, I'm the Lord and Savior. And Caesar says, no. I mean, you're something over here to come to my face over here to tell me what to do in my dome over here and Roman Emperor over here. And he says over here, you are something over here to come even close to this area over here. I mean, I want you to go straight over there and never come back. I feel this emperor has a bit better communication skills than the other guy, man. In terms of that Trojan king over there. In terms of their Trojan king. And guess what, bro? I never hate you. Never hate anything, mate. But guess what, bro? Yeah, I feel this Caesar has much better communication skills. And so Jesus Christ says, I want you to just understand me. I want you to understand that I'm just here as someone who's just coming to help you. I mean, really coming to help you, mate. And Caesar says, listen to me, Ambrosia, if you persist on arguing with me right now, then I shall put you also with Gladiator, so that you can fight a prisoner over there. Actually, now Jesus Christ says, I apologize, and Jesus Christ just goes from this point, mate. Jesus Christ has to go from this point, otherwise it's finito, man. And then But Jesus Christ goes and he's going around the town, and he's just going and meeting people over here, and he's doing something around town and a little bit, and he's planning with the disciples what to do around him. But all he can do really is speak to Caesar about this, man. And that's the thing, yeah. I mean, even in the Bible times with Jesus Christ, all he can do is speak up to the Pharisees, yeah. I mean, that's like Caesar too. So what he does is just go around a bit, and he goes and talks to the gladiator here and there. And then guess what? I mean, eventually, Jesus Christ has to go to Caesar again, man, sometime. But eventually, he leads himself to Caesar again. And he talks to Caesar and he says, I came to help you once more. I came to really, really give you this nice and beautiful gesture. Or Caesar says, why did you bring me over here? Or Jesus Christ says, I brought you a nice and beautiful book of love. I want you to read it. Or Caesar says, give it to me. Or anyway, Caesar is reading it. Or what is this over here? I mean, Jesus Christ is saying, there's everything about God and Jesus Christ over here. But yeah, that's something beautiful. But Caesar says, I mean, he was looking. But she says, what do you want for this Bible? But Jesus Christ says, I just want you to let go of all the parades around here of killing people. But Caesar says, and he says, listen to me, I never do that. And Caesar never wants to let this go, mate. But Jesus Christ says, I have no worries, mate. But for this point, Jesus Christ says, let's go. But Jesus Christ leaves the party, mate. But he leaves to fight another day, mate. But Jesus Christ goes around town this time. But Jesus Christ gets some more knowledge about this guy. This is a good story. But everybody in the church is listening to this, man. But Jesus Christ goes around people and says the final goodbye over here, but it's more along the lines. But it's more, he's learning. He's saying, hey, I mean, I feel it's time to go from this world. Because I understand this, Caesar never understands what I'm doing, man. Whereas now he's talking to the disciples here and he's saying, hey, Caesar shall kill him, mate. And Caesar shall kill him in front of himself. And that Caesar himself wants to do it, mate. And Jesus Christ says to the disciples, hey, I never want you to be there, man, with me. I want you guys to run somewhere else, man. I want you to go to the next city. And Jesus Christ says, go now, and go now, and go now. And it's just Jesus Christ there, man. And Jesus Christ now just walks around here, but goes to the top of the mountain there, somewhere, and prays to God a bit. And then guess what? A little bit. Of course, that's an extra point. Or she a little bit away. Or she can guess what? Or she, no matter what, Jesus Christ follows the path over here and says, hey, stop here. But Jesus Christ says, that's brave of you. But Jesus Christ says, he wants to finish this one. Or Jesus Christ says, this is where Jesus Christ is actually going and talking to you now about what's happening in the next story of this story over here. And this is the next chapter, but Jesus Christ is giving the story. And Jesus Christ says that from this point, he's at the top of the hill praying to God. But he feels that he needs to go and do something more. But he feels somehow that over here, the Caesar has too much power and control over this city. So what he needs to do is go to Caesar again to talk to him. So Jesus Christ leads himself there and he says, hey, I bow down to you. I want you to understand me. I want you to understand that I'm growing with you. I'm growing with you in ways that I understand. But guess what? I understand that you are somebody who never wants to let these people go. But I'm somebody who does. I want you to understand anyway, I do love you. But I'm making sure you understand I'm standing up for these people over here so they never die. And Jesus Christ says, that's all I want to say. And let it be. Then Jesus Christ says, the Caesar from this point says, hey, I understand you, but you're somebody that never listens to me and what I want. But because you never listen to what I want, then I want you to go right now somewhere else. I say Jesus Christ says that he wants to speak up. Or Jesus Christ says, let it be. Or Jesus Christ says that he from this point says, I apologize, sir, but I never want to go anywhere because I understand that you're someone that I admire. Horatio Caesar says, listen to me. I mean, I never care about you. I never care about you ever again. But I need you to understand that what you need is to live right now, otherwise I may kill you. Horatio Jesus Christ says, hey, I never want to fight you, but I want to actually understand you. Horatio Caesar says, that's how I keep going. I'll say, Jesus Christ says that from this point, Caesar says, hey, you'll never listen to me. And I want to understand something from this point that Jesus Christ says, I apologize, but the thing is that you have to understand what I'm talking about here, where I never ever kill anybody. I am innocent. I want you to understand me. When she says it here, stops, and he starts to get the knife, mate. And he gets one of those swords, mate. And then from this point, when Jesus Christ says, you guys can understand. I mean, you understand Caesar, mate. When Caesar's like that, yeah? That's the thing. I understand all that. I mean, there's another story I can put to Jesus Christ over here. And Jesus Christ is with the Buddha over here. And Jesus Christ with the Buddha. I mean, but guess what? I mean, that's a different story, isn't it? That's a different story. But Jesus Christ goes to the Buddha over here. Let's go this way. So Jesus Christ with the Buddha. And Jesus Christ is in the last moments with the Buddha over here. A little bit away. And Jesus Christ walks into the tomb to see the Buddha. And Jesus Christ says to him, is there God? And Jesus Christ asks him like this. But does Jesus Christ do this? Now, Jesus Christ never wants to do this to Buddha. A little bit away. Although it's more how I understand that Jesus Christ, I do a better story than this one. I understand why. But I'm smarter now. But it's more, this time, actually, Jesus Christ walks into the Buddha's temple. And Jesus Christ sees the Buddha here. I'm just learning, yeah? But Jesus Christ walks into that nice and beautiful cave where Buddha is. And Buddha's, let's say, in the last moments of his life. But Jesus Christ comes to him over here. And Jesus Christ has his disciples here. And Jesus Christ says, hey, I came to see you. And Buddha says, who are you? And Jesus Christ says, I'm the Lord your Savior. And Buddha says, I mean, how did you find me? I mean, Jesus Christ says, I found you through these villages around here, and I understand that there's always a way to find you. Which Buddha says, they're very nice of you. And I'm pretty sure now, from that point, I see Buddha says something like, you appear to be very, very attractive. Say what not? But this is the funniest thing. Buddha, I would say Buddha's loving this, so thank you. Say what not? So Jesus Christ says, do you see this man, disciples? Well, this man calls me attractive. Say why not? Say yeah. And guess what happens? Say love it. Actually, this was a good story. This one's good. Actually, Jesus Christ says to the disciples, I want to stay here with the Buddha. And no. Actually, then the Buddha says, I want to have a talk with you all day long. Actually, Jesus Christ says, we can have a talk all day long, man. I mean, there you go, man. But there you go, the Buddha, man. I mean, the Buddha's excellent, isn't he? Why not? This is how, that's beautiful, isn't it? But yeah, we just stick in the cave, mate, and Jesus Christ is going to sit with you until you go away from this world, mate. And so why not, mate? Well, guess what? And that's the thing, man. It doesn't have to be that way. I mean, guess what? I mean, just let it be in a way that I understand that Jesus Christ has always something more in life. I understand, but the thing is, they're going to talk all day long, and they're going to talk a lot. And let it be that way. I mean, just talk the words, yeah? And that's the story, man. The story of God, man, is always there for you. Let it be that way. So why not? Yeah, I mean, the words is always there for you. I mean, God's always there for you, and God's going to be there in the last moments of your life too. He's going to be talking to you still. And the Bible's always there for you, even in your last moments, yeah? I say, why not? But I mean, why not place Jesus Christ and the disciples physically with the Buddha until the Buddha passes away? I mean, why not? I mean, the physical Bible's here too. And guess what? I mean, that's the thing, man. And there's another story I want to say. And this story is Jesus Christ finds Danny Milivojevic here. And Danny Milivojevic is in his room, but Jesus Christ comes and knocks on the door, and Danny Milivojevic opens. And Jesus Christ says, do you understand who I am? I say, you're Jesus Christ. I say, this is something different, man. I say, he says, hey, I'm yet to get some disciples around here. I say, I want you to be my first disciple around here. This is something different, man. See, yeah, I had that story before, man. I was talking about that. I was talking about you coming somewhere. Jesus Christ says it can be in your moment. I said, look at me that way. And then Jesus Christ says, hey, I need you to do everything documentation around here with words about what I'm doing, especially. So I have no worries about that, man. Actually, we're going to go and see this system around the governments of Australia, and we're going to change the system, yeah? I have no worries about this. Actually, me and Jesus Christ, I and Jesus Christ go everywhere, man, to do this, man. And before the Antichrist comes around, man, actually, we have a big kind of devotion to find other disciples around here. We're going to walk everywhere to find this. But Daniel Milivojevic is going to have to find some ways of life over here to help Jesus Christ, and it's all through words. And the thing is, that's how it is, man. And then we just go everywhere around this planet. And then finally we get to a stage of being able to see the Antichrist, man. And then Jesus Christ says to Daniel Milivojevic, I see what he's going to say. When he's going to say, let's just go directly to him. Right here, I say, no worries. So Jesus Christ says to the Antichrist, hey, I want you to understand something, man. I want you to be able to undo everything you're doing so that we can help the world prosper. So the Antichrist looks at Jesus Christ and says, who are you? And Jesus Christ says, I'm the Lord, your Savior. See, the Antichrist says, so you're the one that they were saying that is going to come back for the second time. So Jesus Christ says, I'm the guy. See, now Antichrist says, you are devastation in the way that you speak to me and my life. But no, I'm never devastation. And guess what? Actually, that thing over there is something different, but that's something different, isn't it? Actually, now, this man over here is criticizing Jesus Christ. But Jesus Christ says, oh, actually, is it really? Actually, let's just remove that from that party. But listen to me. Actually, Antichrist says to Jesus Christ here, I don't understand you over here. But I understand it's more, the words is the I here. I mean, that's the words of the I, mate. So Antichrist goes to Jesus Christ, I feel you, but I never want you to do anything around this place other than I, mate. And you're going to listen to me, and you're going to understand what I'm doing around the planet, and you're going to abide by that. But Jesus Christ says to him, I understand you, but you have the word I just like I don't. I understand, although I understand I'm much more in terms of my I here to help you to deliver what you want, but you have to deliver what I want. Roshi, although, guess what? Roshi, that's a smart ass way. But it starts with the word I, but it's very positive. Roshi, this is something bigger, man. Roshi, although Antichrist says, I don't have to deliver what you want. But guess what? Roshi, Jesus Christ says, I understand that. But the thing is about you, understand that you are terrorizing people around here. I want you to understand to lift your consciousness. I mean, Antichrist says, hey, already says, I understand you, but I never need to talk to you ever. Or Jesus Christ says, I understand you never need to talk to me ever, but I need you to help people. Or Antichrist says to him, I never need you in my life. Or Jesus Christ says, that's the thing about you. I understand that what you need is eternity. Or Antichrist says, I say that I never need eternity with you. Jesus Christ says, I think that what you understand about the word I is going the other direction to the Ten Commandments, but I feel that you want to be with me in eternity because look at me, who is positive. I see Antichrist is saying, nah, and he disagrees with Jesus Christ here, and he says, I disagree with you because you're something that I never want to be. Jesus Christ says, I understand you, but what can I do for you so that you can help me? I see the Antichrist is saying that there is nothing that you can do for me in this moment, ever. I see Jesus Christ says, well, I understand you again, but the thing is, if you understand Jesus Christ and how Jesus Christ lives and how much he helps people, then what can you do to understand that you can go and be whatever you want to be, and I accept you. I see Jesus Christ, I see now, that's something beautiful. I see Antichrist saying, I understand what you're saying, but since you do accept me, I mean, how do I accept you though? I just want to accept you, to understand, to never deny you. I see Antichrist is saying, you never want to deny me. I see he says, you never want to deny me, but how do I never deny you? I see Jesus Christ says, I want to teach you how. I see Antichrist is saying, I please myself to understand how you talk about life. I see Jesus Christ says to him, I have no worries about this, but let's just go for a walk. And let's just be someone around life where we can talk to each other about this. See, Antichrist is saying, I have no worries, but they go for a walk together. And they come to a solid agreement over here where Jesus Christ saves the world. Understand? Worship now, Antichrist is the word I, mate. But guess what? I mean, is he really? I'm Jesus Christ though. But Antichrist, in terms of this Antichrist, has the word I, mate. And his word I is something fucking negative, mate. And it's going negative way, while Jesus Christ's word I is positive, man. So Jesus Christ, man. But that's how it is. I understand that, but guess what? I understand it anyway. That's the story, yeah? That's the story, but what else is there to do, man? From that point, it's just Jesus Christ is more. Everybody celebrates Jesus Christ from this point because Jesus Christ talks the Antichrist into something better, man. Yeah. That's how it is. Approach it, yeah. Approach now, what else do you have to do, man? I have to understand straight away that I'm learning, but I mean, guess what? Approach it's more how I feel. I feel that I have much more in my word I here. I never hate anybody, but I'm learning something different. But every single day I'm learning how to become much more. I'm learning how to grow myself differently. But that's a new story, man. But every single day I'm looking to understand. I appreciate everything I say. I understand that no matter what, I'm learning how to just grow myself. But if you're growing yourself in the word I, man, you have everything, mate. Make it do, mate. I ask Jesus Christ, is that the way the story goes? See, Jesus Christ is saying that his morning eye over here, it's crying, is it? Or Jesus Christ says, nah. Or Jesus Christ says that he's looking to see something over there because there's something over there that I said that he's looking at something over there. So he's looking at the words over here. Look at me. See, I'm looking at the word I here. So I'm not saying that what I want to do is just upload this content